Hello, hello, hello. We should be online. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Snow day. Awesome. Was not expecting me to do a live stream today, but I said to myself, why not? Let's do it. And we're here. So we're going to give it 1 more minute. We're going to start at 1:02. We're going to make sure that the YouTube channel is receiving the content. It is stating that it's receiving the content. I want to make sure it is live and healthy before we start. We have so far Dude Fox Live and Richard from the Discord. All right, so we are live. Welcome everyone for a special edition, a snow day of 2018 special edition live stream. Like I said earlier, I wasn't planning to do a live stream today, and the reason why is because it's snow day, plus I'm trying to get myself ready for the CES. And the content that I'm going to be showing today is I wanted to do offline. I wanted to record it, edit, and then push it out to you guys on the live stream. But for some reason, I got a little lazy, and I said to myself, oh, just do the live stream. So we are going to get straight to it. As you saw on the title, it's all about upgrading your MDT within your SCCM. Hopefully your SCCM is up to par, meaning you're running the latest one, which is 1710, and you probably have MDT 8443, and you want to upgrade to 8450. Now, I don't recommend updating to 8450 as of yet because it's fresh. It's a new baby. I think it was released, I think, 3rd week of December. So it hasn't really been on for full 3 months, right? So test it out on your, test it out within your testing environment. And then if everything works well, push it to your production, okay? Don't push it right away to your production. If you do push it to your production, make sure you make a backup of everything, backup your VM or whatever software or whatever, technique you do to back up. Just back it up before you push out the update, okay? So let's switch off. First things first, the notes. These notes were given to you, I think, last week. I did a video for you guys how to upgrade your MDT 8443 to the latest MDT 8450. It's the same notes, same concept. This link right here will take you to the new features of 8450. Or actually, this link here will take you to the downloads link, and this guy right here will take you to TechNet. Gives you a rundown of what's new with 8450. And last but not least, this link here will take you to get the Windows 10 ADK version 1709. Okay. Now, this machine right here is the machine that I use because I'm doing PowerPoint, right? I want to keep it short and simple for you guys. I don't want to be here for an hour. And the notes, the PowerPoint notes will be provided at the end of the show. So you grab it, take little notes while you're watching the video again, and then test it out within your production. Now, I'm going to zoom in because I want you guys to keep a close look of this virtual machine because I was testing everything out and I was having issues with my server. I had a couple of showstoppers, which on the PowerPoint I'm going to show you guys, but it's not really a showstopper. It's still going to work. I just want you guys to have a heads up if this happens to you. Okay, that's the virtual machine that I pushed my task sequence with MDT84. It went well, except that showstopper that I'm going to show you during the PowerPoint. So I'm going to close these tabs up. And for this to work properly, one, your SCCM server has to have the latest ADK. So if you have, let's say, ADK 1607, you have to upgrade to 1709, all right? 1709 ADK feeds with MDT 8450. You probably already have ADK version 1709 already installed, so that's one less thing that you need to do. Okay, next thing that you need to do is just install 8450. That's basically it. Done. The show is over. Not really. You got to do a couple of things to make everything work. So I'm going to start this PowerPoint, and it's going to be pretty quick. First things first, you need to check your ADK version and your MDT. You want to go inside Control Panel and go to Programs and Features. As you can see, my Windows ADK, I had 16299.15. Now, this is basically ADK version 1709. So, off the bat, I was good to go. If you do not have 16299.5 and you have something else, the steps that you have to do to get the version 1709 installed within your SCCM kind of sucks. And I wish Microsoft gets a little better with the installer. You have to download the ADK 1709, right? You don't double click on it and start the installation. You have to physically, manually go inside your control panel, remove this, uninstall it, wait until it's completed. Then you double click on your ADK file, the one that you downloaded, which is 1709, let it install. And once that's done, then you're good to go. I really wish Microsoft would configure the installer that it would go inside control panel, see that you don't have, you have an old version, remove it for us, and then install the one that we want. No, you got to add that extra step. If you don't have the version that you want, you have to remove it manually. Make sure it's completely removed. I don't think you need to restart your machine. I haven't restarted my machine every time I kind of upgrade my ADK manually. But if you want, you can restart it and then start the new installation. Next thing that you need to do is check if you have the latest ADK. Apparently, I didn't have the latest ADK. I was still running 8330. This right here is pretty easy. You don't need to do anything. All you have to do is just download the latest MDT 8450 and double click on it and install it, which we're going to go over now. Within the Google Docs, you're going to click on that, download whatever version you want. I downloaded the 64-bit. And it's time to install. Installing this is super simple. I placed the MSI file on the desktop and I double clicked on it. Actually, I didn't double click on it. I just want to right click on it and I went to details. And I just wanted to show you guys that this is 6.3.8450/1000. You double click on it and then you get the nice little wizard. You click next, accept the terms, next. The default location. Now, for you, you probably say C drive. The installer was smart enough to locate where I dropped my old MDT stuff. So that's pretty cool. I dropped it within my D drive. So click on next. I don't want to participate and click next on that and hit install. It's doing this thing and done. You're done. You don't need to go inside your start menu, locate the workbench and update anything. You're just basically done. And also, you don't need to get inside your Microsoft Deployment Toolkit and start the integration because, again, I think we did a show, the server room. I forgot what episode it was, but we did the integration with MDT with SCCM. If you already have that connection already established between your MDT and SCCM, you don't need to do it again. All you're doing is upgrading your current Microsoft Deployment Toolkit. That's it. So I go inside Control Panel. I'm just showing you guys that it is up to date. Again, you don't need to manually uninstall anything. The only thing that you need to uninstall is this guy right here, which kind of sucks. I really wish Microsoft kind of pick up their game and do something about that. Next thing that you need to do, hopefully, if you already have 1709, the ADK 1709 already within your system, you already imported the operating system. For me, I already imported the operating system within the operating system image node. If you don't know how to do that, I have videos showing you guys. I'm not going to show you on this live stream. Okay, I'm just showing you guys that I have the operating system already inside the node and it's good to go. Now, next thing that you need to do is once you upgrade your ADK to 1709 and you upgraded your MDT to 8450, it is time to create a task sequence with your new MDK 8450. Pretty simple. You want to go inside software library, overview, operating systems, task sequence. This is my old one right here that I did with you guys a while back. Look at that, 625. Wow. I think this one right here was the 8443 version. So you want to right click on task sequence and super simple, create an MDT task sequence. You're going to give it a client task sequence. This is the default. You got many options, but the one that you want would be this one. Give it a name. I am providing Windows 10 x64 version 1709 with MDT. And you provide all this information. Now, the information that you want is the username. You definitely need to take care of this exclamation point, which is the organization name. And don't forget to enable your admin password and provide a password. Make sure you remember your password. Kind of sucks if you forget your password. Once you click next, this task sequence is definitely not going to capture an image, so you could just leave it as a default. Click next, and right here, if you already have a boot image, for me, if you have a boot image, you could browse and select it. For me, I wanted to create a new boot image package just for 1709 and for MDT 8450. So what I did is I went inside this path right here. If you guys have been following me during the server room season 1, this is the path that I've used. You need to use the UNC path. You can't do D :whack and whatever. You need to do whack the server name and source. For me, OSD boot. Within my boot, I created a folder, version 1709, and within there, I'm creating only a WinPE 10 64-bit. So I copy this path. Again, it needs to be the UNC path, whack, whatever the server name that you have. And then you paste it. Okay. So I'm creating a fresh boot image package that is designed for 1709. Okay. If you have one already, go for it. But, you know, just to be on the safe side, I'm just creating a new boot image. Because, again, I have ADK 1709 installed, and I just want that boot image to be a 1709. You click next. You give it a nice little name, whatever you want. Click next again, and an option. For me, I'm doing a 64-bit, so this is what I picked. If you want the 86 and 64-bit, that means you have to physically go inside your boot image, follow the steps, and just make sure you pick the platform of 86. Click next, and pick your poison. It's up to you. I can't really tell you, okay, this is what you need to pick. This is what you need to pick. For me, I like to pick the DISM commandlets, .NET Framework, Windows PowerShell, and I think the last one I like to pick is, which one I like to pick? There's another one that I like to use. There's another one underneath here that I like to use. Whatever. So again, pick your poison. Once you pick your poison, if not, you don't really need to do anything here. Just click on next. You are able to customize it. I definitely leave the enable command support F8. I like that. If you really want to get really, technical, you could provide a background and all that stuff. I left everything as the default. Just make sure this is enabled. Click next. From here, if you want, you can specify an existing MDT toolkit file package. Now, you don't really need to do this. If you already have your 8443 package, you don't want to browse and select that because, again, we installed and upgraded to MDT 8450. So we need to create a new toolkit package. So from here, again, I'm using my source folder. This is where I drop all the nonsense, and you need to use the UNC path. So within my OSD, I have an MDT, which I created with you guys a while back. I created another folder called MDT 8450. And within that MDT, I also have like MDT 8443. So I just created another folder, and I created a folder called Toolkit. And from there, I just copied and I paste it. That's it. And next. You give it a name, version, language, manufacturer, comment, whatever you want. I kept it really self-explanatory, right? In case someone's taking over or wants to understand it. Okay, oh, this is the MDT toolkit. It's the version, right? Keep it short and simple, but to the point. Click next, and then you have your OS image. Again, because I already imported the operating system within this node right here, all I have to do is just click browse and just pick that particular operating system. And then you're golden. That's it. Click next. Now you have image details. Actually, not image details. When you click your operating system and you hit next, you're automatically going to get jumped to the OS image index. When you click on the drop down menu, you got a bunch of flavors. It really depends on what you want. For me, my poison was Windows 10 Enterprise. So that's what I picked, and I hit next. By default, this is selected, perform a zero-touch installation OS deployment. So I left it as is because definitely you don't want no user interaction. You want to just F12, let it be, go to lunch, come back, it's done. Hit next, and then you have your client package. You want to hit browse, and the client package that you want is going to be this guy. So let me zoom in. Client package, which is this guy right here. You probably don't have this client, you know, this package. You would definitely want to pick this package right here. Okay. And then you click on next, and the next thing that you need to do is the US. I think this is a user state migration tool package. I think that's what that stands for. I think you click on browse, and again you're gonna pick. Now make sure that the user state migration tool. Oh, cool! I was right. Make sure that the USMT is 16299. Why 16299? Because this is the ADK version that you install, version 1709. Got to make sure that's there. If you upgraded your MDK, you got to give your SCCM server some time to do its upgrades, like upgrade the boot image and also upgrade the USMT stuff. Give it some time. And the way that you can find out is going in, I believe going inside the boot image, and it will give you an indication if the boot images are up to date. It takes some time. Select your poison, and boom, that's it. Click next, and your settings. Now, because I'm creating a new environment for the MDT84, I am going to create a new settings package. And again, like I said, I am doing everything inside that subfolder that I created, and I created a folder called settings. I copied this UMC path, and you paste it in here, and click next, and you provide some basic information. Kept it real short. MDT settings, the version, language, manufacturer, done. Leave a comment if you want. And I'm not going to use system preparation package, so that's not required. That's automatically checked off for you, so that's a good thing. I think this option will disappear if the capture settings was changed. And summary, next, you get the nice little progress, confirmation, and you get that process completed successfully. This is always a good thing. This is a good feeling that this does this. Click finish. Done. So there goes that task sequence that we created. And I recently just created again because, again, I was having, when I show you guys, I think maybe the 4 or 3 last slides, those are my showstoppers that I was having issues. I was freaking out, pulling my hair. I was like, what the hell is going on? Why is it giving me problems? I had no issues in the past. And I created my task sequence a couple of times. I distributed the stuff in the content. I did everything, and still I was having issues. I was like, what the hell? But the showstopper didn't really stop me. It still worked. I was still able to get the deployment out. I'm still doing a little bit of research and testing everything out to see why I'm receiving that problem. Okay. So next thing that you need to do is distribute the task sequence. And that's pretty simple. You're going to right click on your task sequence and just pick distribute content. Duh, right? Click next. Click next again. You're going to click on the add drop down right here and just pick your DP. And within your DP, you're going to pick your DP, and press OK. And boom, press OK again, and then you go. Click next. And then from here, you got a nice little summary. Click next, progress, and got that green check mark. It's always good. And that's it. You're done. Now, next thing that you need to do is enable your MDT 8450 boot image to Pixie. That's not automatically done. So the way that you do that is within your software library, go to boot images, and within boot images, you pick the boot image that you created. Now, this boot image right here was created during the process when you created your task sequence with MDT. So you locate it, and you right click on it, and you want to go to properties. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. And once you go to properties, you want to go inside the data source, and there goes that option. You need to enable it. Deploy this boot image from Pixie enable DP. and this is the path of where it's going to grab it from, which is the path that we provided during the time that we created our task sequence. Once you check that off, you apply it, okay it, and that's it. Now it's time to deploy your task sequence to a collection. Now, I deployed my task sequence to the unknown computers because, again, when you when you pixie boot computers that haven't been within your network, they're unknown. So super simple. And go back inside your software library, task sequence, locate the task sequence that you created with MDT, right click on it and deploy. And click on browse. And within browse, you're going to get this nice little one. This happens all the time. Don't worry about it. Just click OK and pick your group. I picked all unknown computers. And boom, you click on next. And once you click on next, definitely you want it to be available. The make available to the following. You click on the drop down menu and just pick what you want. Because I'm deploying this, I want to deploy it to new machines. I just use only media in Pixie. Okay, I think the best thing, if you want to use configuration manager clients, media in Pixie, would be if you're doing upgrades, right? You could probably do like an upgrade. But for me, I picked only media in Pixie. Click on next. The schedule, you can schedule it, but I just left it as is because it would be like right there. For user experience, I left everything as the default. Click next. You could do an alert. I left it alone. For your DP, I left it alone. The majority of the stuff like scheduling, user experience, alerts, and DP, I left everything as the default. I think the only thing that you need to change is your deployment settings. Yeah, that's this. That's the only thing that you need to do. And also, let me see. Yeah, and within here. So within general and deployment settings are the only two things that you need to do within this wizard. So I'm just going to go real quick. Alerts, your DP, nice little summary, next, and got that green check mark. Love that green check mark. That's always a good thing, especially when you're dealing with SCCM. I'm going to close that up and test it out. So I pixie boot, and I kind of highlighted the BTN001C, but that right there, because let me see. Let's go. So BTN001C, if I go, this is my SCCM server. So again, that's the image ID of the boot that we're using to boot our server. Okay. So that basically says that tells me, okay, it's using the image that you told it to use. That's a good thing. You're booting into it. Good job, Bernardo. It looks like it's working in some way. Let's go back. And that I confirmed it over here. And then you have, I only have 3 task sequence available. And you pick your task sequence, which would be the one that you created. And would be this one right here. Let me zoom in for you guys. So it'd be this one right here. And then it's going to format, partition, do whatever it needs to do. Because I didn't change any of the background stuff, you're going to get the standard stuff. I love this stuff right here. I like this. It tells me the step-by-step of what's happening. Nice little window, and just a moment it's doing. Now, showstoppers. And I kind of put inside like parentheses, like, it's not really, it wasn't for me. I was still able to get the machine to load up. It wasn't like within a constant reboot process, and I got it to work. So one of the issues, and I Googled it, and I had everything set up, so I don't know why the hell I'm still having this issue. So I'm still figuring it out, but hopefully you guys see the issue, kind of help me out, see what your 2 cents are. If you don't, if you're not part of the Discord, join the Discord, chat with me there, and see if you could help out a fellow tech bro. So, showstopper, this is what I received. Dum 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 dum. Has failed with the error code of 0x80070002. For more information, contact your system admin or help desk operator. I'm like, seriously? I'm the damn system admin. give me more information. So I searched this, I Googled it, and some of the steps that they indicated was to go inside administration, go inside site configuration, go inside servers and site system roles, go to your DP, right click on it, go to properties, and within here you need to check allow clients to connect anonymously. So I'm saying to myself, wait a minute, why do I need this? It's like, I never needed this before. I never had issues before. And I used my SCCM server like a while back, a week ago, and I just imaged a Dell 7010 Optiplex, and it went straight through with no problem. So what the heck is going on? So yeah, I enabled that. Press OK. And another thing that they also stated, which I already had it configured within my machine, I'm going to show you guys another Google hint that they stated was go inside your site, right? And within sites, you want to right click on it. You want to go to configure site components, and I believe go inside software distribution and go inside your network access accounts. Make sure you enable this and add it. Now, I did this stuff with you guys on the server room. I have documentation that I shared out with you guys telling you to do this. I already had that configured. So I'm saying to myself, what the hell is going on? But I did get the machine up and running. I was super satisfied that the machine ran, it deployed. This is the timestamp right here. See, 1/3/2018, which is the same, somewhat the same timestamp of when I created the test sequence. See, 3/26, and it was deploying, did its thing. But for some reason, I received that error. So I have to go in here, physically look into the logs, like really get into this right here and figure out why I received that particular error. Now, if you guys have seen this error right here, let me see. If you guys have seen this error right here and know about it, other than the two solutions that I Googled, which is one, make sure that you have an NAA account that has full access. I did that already. I did that like a long time ago. And also make sure that you have this particular setting. What is it? Within here. That you have this particular setting. No, not that one. Within your system roles in your DP. Oh, definitely don't want to remove that. That you have this within general. You have this enabled. Yep. I don't know. Yeah, and that's it, guys. Wow, that was pretty quick. That's it. We're kind of done. I'm gonna go inside the chat, say hello to you guys, and we're gonna end it. Don't worry. The notes will be provided at the end of the live stream, and then you guys could grab it, do whatever you want, burn it, eat it, live it. I don't know, whatever. Let's say we have 13 individuals on the stream. Hello, guys. Thank you so much. We're gonna end it in, let's say, 2 more minutes. We have Dude Fox Live. Hello. We have Alex Lopez. Welcome. We have Rick from Discord. Welcome. Said Dude Fox Live says, I'm still updating my reference images for the new year. Ugh. Good luck on that. Just make sure, document everything. Make sure you take like backup plan, and just make sure you just back up everything. Sup? Peace with Turkey. Oh, what's up? Hi. I think it's Babor. Killing everyone's name. We have Ben. What's up, Ben? Welcome. Dude Fox Live says, I think I found a bug in the latest MDT. Oh, if you found the bug, please join the Discord. Discord information is at the bottom of the video description part. Join it. It's free. Share your bug. Share how you solved it. You know, we're all here to learn from each other. We got John. Do you have a nice Christmas and a New Year? Yes, I had a great Christmas and a New Year. Thank you. Hopefully you had a blessed through Christmas and a awesome new year, or started the new year the right way. We have Alex. Yeah, just stood up a new work lab SCCM server that I want to test with this. We'll wait a few months before transferring to production. Yeah, Alex, if you have a testing machine, I want you to test that stuff out. Upgrade your current MDT to 8450, create the task sequence with MDT, deploy it, see if you receive the same error. If you don't receive the same error, okay, it's not an MDT 8450 problem. It's my problem, and I have to try to figure it out. Dude Fox Live says, I'm trying to fix my Windows 10 upgrade task in MDT and can't select the OS. Oh, that's interesting. It tells me to select the OS file, but it does not give me any images to select from. Ooh, that's a new one. That's interesting. Dude Fox Live, again, please join the Discord and provide snapshots of what's going on. I would love to see. Visually is always a good thing. Dum dum dum. We have Ben. Can I upgrade it to 8450 without any issues and deployments run with no issue? Ah, Ben, why would you tell me that? Now I know it's me. Now I have to figure out why I'm having issues. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. But I appreciate that. Thank you for the feedback. Alex says, Bernardo, do you have to create a new task sequence and remake the packages, or can we update the current MDT packages that were made from previous MDT task sequence? That is a good question. I can't give you a definite answer. I'm so used to doing it this way. I think the only thing you might have to upgrade is your task sequence that have used MDT 8443, because I'm going to show you guys real quick. Because if I go inside your software library, or my software library, this guy right here is using 8443, right? And let's say open this up. So this is 8443. 8443, if you go inside format and partition, this is one of the things that I've noticed. It's the Windows RE2s is now using 300 megabytes of fixed size. And for 8450, one of the changes that I've seen is it's 499 or 500 megabytes. So we're going to take a look at the other one. So this is this one right here. Let's go to edit. And let's expand that real quick. And if we go to right here, see, 499. See, 499. Okay. Let's go back on the chat. There should be a way to just push new updates just like is done with the Windows P. There's probably a, okay, so Alex, there might be a way. Again, I'm not really sure. I just normally like to do it this way because this is the way that I was taught. And it's one of those things, if it works out, stick with it. But if there's another way to do it, which is much easier than what I've showed you guys, I am here to listen and see. So go for it. Show me, please. Ben Ken said, would be nice if 8450 auto updates the deployment. Tell me about it. Dude Fox Live says, does Windows Server have sticky notes? Windows Server has sticky notes. I don't think so. I don't think it has sticky notes. And I'm testing it out for you right now. So, dude live, this is what it is. So right now I'm typing sticky notes and nothing's showing up. And I am running a Windows Server 2016. I like SCCM only for the software deployment, as is nice. Yeah, I like that. I like SCCM for software deployment and also for Windows updates. It works great for Windows updates. I love that because it gives you such a better graphic like a graphical interface. It's just you're able to manage your Windows updates much better than your WSUS console. Ben Ken says definitely need to get SCCM into the lab to test it out. Dude, Fox Live said it was nice. Help automation lots, blah, blah, blah. How long do you get the eval? So the eval versions for SCCM is, I believe, 180 days or 90 days. One of the two. Okay, 180 days. Look at that. I didn't even read Alex. Alex was on point. Thank you so much, Alex, for telling us that. This is all great info, but this is just doing everything fresh from scratch. What about upgrading what you have? If the title is on the stream upgrade, you should cover upgrading everything. What do you mean upgrading everything? Like upgrading to MDT 8450 with Fin SCCM 10, and that's what I showed you guys. I showed you guys upgrading your 8450. We went over upgrading your ADK, which is very important. You got to make sure you have version 1709. And I showed you guys how I would implement it within my environment. Now, if you have other ways to approach it or you find other ways to do it, I am here to learn, share out that knowledge. I am not a Microsoft employee that knows all the tips and tricks. I know how to do it the way I learn and taught myself, and it works out for me. So I am always here to learn from you guys, and hopefully you guys are here to learn as well. All right, so it is 1:37. I'm going to end the stream right here. I appreciate everyone for joining. I got 16 individuals, and thank you so much. I don't know when I'm going to start the live stream for the server room. Stay tuned for that, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Stay warm. Snow day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. All right, so how do I end this? I always forget how to end this stuff. All right. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Later.